What's up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I already have my base and my foundation, brows, all that good stuff on. If you want to see what I have on, that will be an upcoming video where I am featuring the NARS Light Reflecting Skin Foundation. I kind of want to play like with these grungy shades over here, or this like teal. Oh, it's so hard. This is such a cool color story. I think I'm gonna start with this like grungy warm shade here and then work in this shade. Kind of want to go all over the lid with this grungy matte shade. It's called Exuberance. And I'm just kind of packing that on the inside of the lid and above the crease into this dark brown shade called Elevated, same brush, and just pack that on the lid on the outside and start bringing it up. And I'm kind of just like pressing. I'm starting to bring it into the crease. I'm not totally going to meet these colors just yet, and I do want to leave myself some room to kind of blend out. I've never worked with an Odens eye formula before. So far, this is going right where I want them, as pigmented as they look in the pans, or leave myself room for air just yet. Some formulas, I try to do that and not bring my looks as far out because I never know how like thin they're going to blend out or things of that nature. So let's see. I think I'm going to go into this like really bright green here with a fluffy brush and just kind of dust in between those two shades. Ooh, I really like this shade. It's called Madness. Haha. Okay, now I'm starting to kind of fluff into my inner corner. I'm leaving out here alone for now. Now with a very kind of wide blending brush, I'm going to go into kind of the lightest transition shade here. It's like this yellowy brown, and I might have to use the lighter white shade if it's too pigmented. Because now I just want to gently kind of shape and blend out this darkest shade over here. I'm just gonna pat it on my eyebrow bone, like at this angle. And if you're not sure where to place it, like you can sit there and feel where your brow bone is and follow that natural shape. So far these are blending into each other really nice. Okay, so that's kind of what we have going on so far. Now we're going to take this tealy shade and this brown shade, and I'm going to blend these out on the bottom lash line with like a pencil brush. I'm not getting like any fallout or anything. This formula is really pretty, especially considering these are like very grungy and like greens and blues and kind of finicky to work with shades. So far so good. I'm gonna take this blue I just decided and kind of contour in here too. Really slightly, I'm just tapping, that's it. There we go. And then into that warm brown on the inner corner and just under where I put that blue. And I'm using a flat brush. You can use pretty much anything for this application. Here and go into that Madness, that green shade. Just tap on the center of my lid. It's still just not very vibrant. Just lost a little bit of color blending out everything. That happens sometimes, and going back and forth is how you will achieve like a really smoothly blended look. I'm gonna do the other eye. Okay, so here's like the grungy matte look. So far no shimmers. I'm gonna finish up with the Moira gel liner. I don't like these ones as much as the ColourPop. They just don't stay as long. Okay, so that's that in the waterline. Not super pigmented, but it's okay. Add some mascara, the Milani Anti-Gravity Mascara. I definitely want to add one of these glitters. I just wanted to do something matte. I think I'm gonna go into the shade here called Cheerfulness. And it's like a mix between like an olivey minty. And I'm just going to press this on the inner corner of the lid and keep it pretty low. I don't want to go up above my crease too much. Just gonna add a little bit of sparkle to the eye and try to stop like that. All of these colors mix so well together. Like they really blend out and blend into each other and create like a whole new color when you're blending two into one. And sometimes with palettes that doesn't happen as easily, but I noticed with this one, it does that very nicely. I'm going to go back into that matte shade, tap that over the sparkle on the lid, and just re-intensify that color. I do notice it kind of fades into more of like a mustard shade from this neon shade after it's been like worn on the lids for a second. Really cool, really pretty. That's it, you guys. That's it for today's video. I just wanted to show you this palette and do a quick look and play around with Odens Eye for the first time on camera for you guys. I can see why it's a popular indie brand, why it's a favorite. I'm really glad that I got to try it out. Love this color story. It's so beautiful, and I'm glad that greens are still trending, and it looks like warm greens are definitely on their way in for the next season, which is really exciting too. So thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.